Hi everyone, this is Patty, and I thank you all for joining in. For those that are new to my YouTube live, I'm talking about the weight loss challenge. And let me just situate this a little bit. There you go. And for those first listening in, I'd suggest that you go back to the very first one that I posted a few days ago, talking about what we're going to achieve here on the 5-day, and then maybe go back to the first one and take a few notes. Now, I normally tell you to go ahead and take a notebook, and then I also give these to my clients sometimes if they need it. Are these little short ones, get them at Staples or Office Max, and what they are, they're little just things that you could put in on something that you could just put. You don't have to put a whole diary or a whole journal in these, just a little bit of notes on a daily basis to find out where you're at. So to start this day off, what I want you to do is go back really quick to the first one that we talked about. And what it is about, it's about you taking control of your weight, taking control of what you eat, and no more overindulging. And that's what it's all about, especially now with the epidemic, the pandemic, that we're overindulging in stuff, drinking, eating, and other things, even binge watching. And we got to stop and start thinking about what's best for us, because sooner or later this is going to lift, and then we're going to have to suffer the consequences at the very end, as we all know that. So the very first one we talked about yesterday is about telling our mind that we're not going to eat these bad things, or we're not going to ever drink again. It's just we're going to take a break, or later. When you take those little words are so powerful in our head that when, excuse me, got an itch, that we go ahead and say them so powerful they even feel better. So the thing is, by say taking a break or later on or something else, what'll happen is our mind will be open to it and be able to accept it. The other thing is journal. What I says about a journal, either something like this or even those little small ones like this, just put down what we're eating. And that doesn't have to be how many servings, when you weigh, how soon do you eat after you do an activity? Is it a protein? Is it something else? How many times do you drink throughout the day? Now, to share something really short and quick, because I don't want this video to go on and on and on, is one of my clients realized how much she was drinking until she wrote it down. And when she wrote it down, she realized, my goodness, I'm drinking every day. And I'm drinking a bottle every day. And before you know it, she never did that. She's overindulging. So take note. Once you write it down, your mind sees it and it starts believing those things. So you have to be able to change it to get some kind of success rate with you. The other thing is having it be more consistent in the way you think. And consistency means doing things every day. So you wake up in the morning, you go to the restroom, you wash your hands, you comb your hair, all those things, and then you go eat breakfast. Oh, maybe you comb your hair and maybe you brush your teeth, we don't know. But those are the things that are normal that you normally do. So maybe be more aware of what you eat, how much you eat. By being consistent in curving it down and cutting it in half, start eating better. The other thing is to be positive and accept who you are and what you look like now, and not try to be something you're not. So meaning, if you're a size 14, you were a size 0 when you were 16, you know you're not going to be a size 0. You know that. Be realistically, if you're not going to be a size 0, be something you're going to be happy with. Maybe a size 10, maybe even a size 8. But do it gradually. Don't say 100 pounds I'm going to lose. Guess what? If you lose 100 pounds, it's going to take a while to get there. It took a lot to put them on. So be aware of what you ask is what you get. The other thing is loving yourself. You gotta love yourself of who you are right now. Just because you have a little bit of pounds put on you doesn't mean you're a different person. It might think that how you look at things might be differently, but you're not a different person. You're the same person you were, the same personality. You're the same person, the same name. You might be a little older. You might change jobs, you might have different friends, but you're that person that you really, really were, and even better now because now you're taking care of yourself. And compliments. Be sure that you accept them. So if someone says to you, hey Mary, you're a fantastic person, you're a great worker, you're a great friend, you're looking good today, whatever it is, please, please, please say thank you. Once you say thank you, your mind opens up and goes, wow, I'm a good person. Wow, I can go ahead and go out to eat and not eat that pizza. Or wow, I could go out and socialize with friends and don't need to drink. You could have cranberry juice if you drink wine, or you could drink water or seltzer water. They don't care. I had a client that told me I can't stop drinking because those are what my friends depend on because they know I'm a drinker, and if I go there and don't drink, they won't want me there. They don't care what you drink. They want you there. They want you, the person there, not what you eat or what you drink. So that's a wrap up from yesterday. So the new one today is taking care of you, and don't overindulge yourself. Don't indulge whatsoever in things that you normally not you. So if you're not a drinker, if you're a social drinker and you go ahead and just drink whenever you do with friends, and now you're drinking daily, it's time to take inventory. If you're eating carbs, enriched food, things that you normally don't eat, but you're eating now because it makes you feel comfortable and relaxed, guess what's going to happen? You're going to pound all that weight one after another, and where it's going to take you such a long time to take it off, because now you're going to have to start thinking differently because you're going to look different. And now you're going to have to think different about you. So these are some things that I wrote down so I do not forget. So what I want you to do is write down, and I mean write down what you want. Meaning, if let's say you want to lose 15 pounds, let's say on an average you're 200 pounds, or let's say you're 150, whatever it could be. I want you on a piece of paper, just a normal piece of paper. If you want to lose, let's say you're 200 pounds, I want you to put down 5 pounds less. So on a piece of paper, I want you to tear one of these off, just like that, and I want you to put 1 on one, 9 on another, and a 5. Then I want you to take these and put them somewhere. It doesn't have to be this big, but somewhere on a mirror, something that you see every day. I want your mind to see the numbers, not on your phone, not on your computer, physically on a piece of paper that we write in, big and bold, colorful, whatever. When you put it on that mirror, what's going to happen is your mind's going to see it and say, yes, I can do that. Now, men lose pounds way more than women, faster, quicker, because all the water weight, but we do too. So it might take us 3 pounds. So if you think on an average you lose maybe 3 pounds, put 1, 9, 7 on the board and do it that way. But whatever it is, what I want you to do is feel comfortable with the weight. Don't give 100 pounds off right away. A pound at a time is better than any, okay? So what is there to lose but your weight? Do it. Try it. It does work. So the other things I want to say is women especially, and men, but women seem to hold on to weight that is water weight, inflammation. You take medication, it causes things. Now, this is important to know. Broccoli and cauliflower inflames the body. It brings inflammation on. So if you eat a lot of broccoli or cauliflower, maybe back off of that a little bit. You can eat any type of greenery, like kind of leafy greens, that's fine, like butter lettuce, regular, whatever it might be. You can even eat asparagus. That brings inflammation down. But when you go ahead and eat the broccoli and cauliflower, for some reason, it brings the water weight back, and it also gives you inflammation. The best thing that'll help you do, and I know people say, oh, it's something you heard. I use it. My clients use it. It works. So I don't give you information that I don't think works. I actually know it works, is cherries. Now, if you eat cherries, you might have to eat 100 of them before it works. But if you get the bottle of this juice called cherries, if I had a bottle, I would show you. Maybe I'll bring it in tomorrow. But cherries is CHERRIES. It comes in a bottle about this big. I think it's like 10 ounces. And you can see it in the natural area in the refrigeration. So they come in little bottles. Don't get anything with pomegranate. It's got to be pure cherries. I think it's $3 for the bottle. You can find it at Albertsons, Safeway. They all carry it. Or you can go into the juice section. It has to be natural cherries. That little bottle that cherries sell has 96 actual good cherries in there. So it's pure cherry juice. What I want you to do is don't get anything sweetened or anything else, and it's got to be pure. I want you to go ahead and dilute it a little bit with water, so then you don't feel that it's that strong for your body, and drink it. You don't have to drink the whole bottle. Get a glass, put ice in it, put a little bit of water in it, and drink it. Do that for a few days. You're going to see the inflammation, the swelling of your body just dissipate. It's amazing. So that might help you in some of the things that you do. And sometimes the medication we get from doctors do the same. It inflames the body, and it also clears out the organs. It clears out your stomach and everything else, but it kind of lets things a little bit better in your body. Another thing is stay away from sweeteners, of course, and even the natural ones. Excuse me. Uh, so as you stop indulging even alcohol on food, what I want you to do is realize how important it is for you not only to take notice, but start getting dressed up each day. Now, what I find out is when people start drinking and eating, they start sleeping more, they start getting depressed, they start getting stressed and anxiety filled. And even though some of you are working remotely, you don't get dressed up. Now, women, put on your makeup, do your hair, get dressed like if you're going to work or if you're going to the store, get dressed up. Put shoes on, not flip-flops. Be able to feel worthy and deserving. Because when you start doing this, you start looking at it more positively. If you go out with cutoffs and your hair pulled up in a hat and no makeup, you don't want to be seen that way. Put your makeup on. Get dressed. The guys the same way. Don't go with sweats. Get dressed. Go to the supermarket if you need to go. Or get dressed to sit up around the house. Do whatever you need to do. Have formal Friday and dress up for dinner, or have game Thursday and get dressed like you're having people over. The reason is to get yourself out of that funk, that rut, get out of yourself out of that depression, anxiety, and it'll stop you from reaching out for alcohol, that overindulging on food, snacking, grazing. Because once you get dressed up, you feel important enough to realize I'm important, so I'm not going to eat or drink that way. So that's my number one thing to tell you today is take pride in you. Start eating better. Start taking to be your mind more aware. Now there's one more thing I want to talk about. I want to make sure I have it all here because there's so much to talk to you about, is just take pride in who you are. Whether you're in the quarantine, whether you're working at a restaurant as a boss or you're working somewhere else in a business, or whatever it is that you're doing, if you're an essential business, take pride in what's coming up in this direction. We're helping people in so many ways. I'm hoping I'm helping all of you by sharing all these wonderful secrets and even knowledge and logic with you that maybe before you never thought of, and maybe you could share it with someone else that needs it. I just want to tell you, even during this pandemic, we're all in it together, and we've heard that many times over. If you're sick, call the doctor, get a teledoctor on, and stay home. Don't spread it. If you're well, stay home. Stay home and quarantine. With me, I have to come to my office because I'm helping others. But I don't walk into anyone around me. I wear a mask when I'm in the car if I go grab something. But not only that, I'm very cautious of who I contact with because I don't want to bring it into my office. I sanitize the office and anything in here because that's important for me. So what I want to share with you is take pride in who you are. You can't change the people around you. You can't have them think the way you think, but definitely you can think in a more positive way than you've ever felt before. So if you get anything out of this today, it's taking pride in you. Don't overindulge. If you've never drank before and you're drinking now, stop. Just stop. So I want to do something really short and sweet with you before we go. Very easy. It's not a meditation. It's really not even hypnosis. I want you to visualize with me something. So go ahead and close your eyes. Just like this. It's very simple. Close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to imagine in your head, picture in your mind the size you would like to be. Realistically, maybe 5 or 10 pounds lighter. I want you to see yourself in a outfit, maybe be a dress or a shirt or something that you have in your closet that you felt you can't fit it in, but now you can. I want to see yourself as you look at yourself in that mirror and see yourself looking great. You see your curves, if it's for guys, you don't see any middle section, whatever it is that you want to see. And as you see yourself, I want you to feel the emotion you feel. How happy you feel that you did this. But not how great you feel, how happy it is that you can continue on and even get thinner and slimmer, knowing there's more outfits, there's more things to see about you, and feel confident. I want you to imagine with your eyes closed and take a deep breath in, and take a deep breath out, you're doing good. But also I want you to imagine anytime with your eyes closed, picture that you want to reach out for anything that's bad for you, whether it be starch, whether it be anything that's sugar or anything else with sweets. I want you to reach out for water instead. And just drinking that water, you could just feel it go down your throat as it makes you feel relaxed, and it feels so good because it quenches your thirst. No more will you have sugar or carby items or anything else that's going to distract you again, because you're going to notice, you're going to take pride just looking at yourself and picturing it in your head how great you feel. You're going to feel so relaxed just knowing this, that anytime you're going to reach out for that type of food, it's not going to be you anymore. Drinking that water is going to take hold. So again, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. You're doing great. And I want to count you out from 1 to 3. But as I do, I want you to realize you can stay here as long as you need to with 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes. Now that isn't hypnosis, it's visualization. I want you to picture yourself in something that you're not wearing now. Not the size that you are right now, but something that you fit in maybe a month ago, maybe a year ago, realistically. A couple pounds lighter. And when you get to that outfit, I want you to picture again something even more lighter. And then again and again. And that's part of being you. You visualize it, it becomes reality. Remember, your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and make-believe, and make it your world. Make it what you want it to be. So I just want to say thank you once again. It was great having you here. Tomorrow I'm going to do one later in the evening because I have a full schedule of clients. So for those that are wanting a later one, go ahead or do a repeat. You can watch any of my live or my other videos on my channel. You can go ahead right below and click subscribe, because when you click subscribe, what happens is you'll be aware of the things that I have coming up or what you might be interested in. Again, I thank you, and I hope this helps not just you, but other people that you might know, and share this with everyone. Oh, before I go, if you go ahead and write a comment or something right below about anything or everything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away free supplements. I would be giving away some protein shakes, and I would be giving away sessions for weight loss and help you through it, or even alcohol. So what I want you to do is be able to be open to it and just write me a few little feedbacks. So again, thank you. See you soon, and see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye-bye.